Hello, everybody, and welcome to Top 5 New Comics for October 8th of 2025. I'm, as always, Chris. Let's talk about some cool comics, starting with Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum number 3. It's written by W. Maxwell Prince, with art by Martin Morazzo and colors by Chris O'Halloran. It's another one of these series that every time it comes up, it's going to be on my top 5 just because of how freaking good it is. I've said it once, I've said it twice, maybe 3 times, but just the art for this book is giving me an all-star Superman feel to it. It's got that vibe, got that love for it. And just the story that's being told with this book about the different types of kryptonite, the new types of kryptonite, what's going on with it. It's phenomenal. I mean, first issue, all about time displacement. Second issue, who doesn't love a kaiju Superman? Third issue, well, it looks like we've got a Superman who's now a Superboy again. And with that amazing cover with him and Captain Marvel sitting there, everything coming on here just looks so great. And I'm so excited to get my hands on. After that, DCKO number 1. This is written by Joshua Williamson and Scott Snyder, with art by Artists-Xermanico and Javier Fernandez, with colors by Alejandro Sanchez and letters by Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou. I'll be honest, TKO was, when it was announced, I was very light on it, but I am a sucker for a good event book, so I will be here for it 100%. As we've gotten closer to it, though, the excitement's kind of mounted on it. It looks like they've got a little bit more than the initial press release gave for it. Dark Side story, everything we've been leading up to. This could be possibly the rebirth of the Legion of Superheroes. This is going to be a very Superman-centric story. Is why Joshua Williamson's involvement in it is very important for me. There's so much in DC that's been leading up to this book that it's hard to ignore at this point. And my excitement is ramped up to 100-fold. I mean, reading the prequel that was in it, reading what's going on in Superman leading up to this, just so many great things that I'm super excited to get my hands on. So we'll see what they have. And this is my pick of the week right here, DCKO. I'm going to be here to see what it is all about. After that, Imperial Guardians number 1. This is written by Jonathan Hickman and Dan Abnett, with art by Luca Maresca and Corey Smith, with inks by Corey Smith and Wayne Faucher, colors by Espen Grudentjarn, and letters by Corey Pettit. A lot of hands involved in this book, but I'm super excited because we haven't seen a Guardians of the Galaxy book in a minute now. It's been kind of put in the back burners, and I feel like this is the book that could be its replacement. Imperial War has been a lot of fun. It seems like we got a team building up here, and I see some characters who I feel like it might be important to change it to Imperial Guardians as opposed to Guardians of the Galaxy, because we've got Darkhawk here, we've got Cosmic Ghost Rider, we've got Captain Marvel. It looks like Star-Lord's involved, and maybe Gamora. Super Skrull is somehow in the story. There's a lot going on here, and to have somebody like Dan Abnett behind it makes me feel like they have something they're excited about. The other reason why this is a pick for me is not only the Imperial War stuff been just so great, and the Imperial story itself been so great, but all of these Imperial War books have been leading up to a new ongoing on the other side, and we don't have the official announcement of what's going on with Imperial Guardians yet, but the creative teams from these one-shots, the ones that have been announced, are the ones doing the ongoing. To have Dan Abnett doing a Cosmic Marvel book again, super exciting. And now I'm taking these books as this is basically a test bed for an ongoing book. So we'll see what they got, and I'm excited to see. After that, we have Marvel Knights, The World to Come number 3. This is written by Christopher Priest, with art by Joe Quesada and colors by Richard Isnov. This has been a very interesting and at times tumultuous book coming out of Marvel. I've personally enjoyed what they're doing, seeing this take where it's going. I just feel at my core that through all the controversy, somebody like Christopher Priest and Joe Quesada know what they're doing. They know that they're creating controversy, and they know that there is a payoff for it in some way. Much like we saw with Peacemaker and what was going on there in HBO Max, this comic has done something similar where I feel like it's trying to subvert our expectations and really tell the reader and the people complaining out there something about themselves through the shocking reveals of the story so far. And then to see, I mean, kind of as a 4B on this, the Punisher World to Come book is coming out too. I like that they're building a little mini world, bringing back some of the people from the Marvel Knights days to do these books and really show like an alternate history of what the Marvel Knights world could have been. If we had gotten to the end state of it, if you will. Just been a really cool, fun book that I highly recommend people check out and just kind of block out the noise from, because I think it's been really well done and is going to have something really cool on the other side of it. Let's end with a little bit of surprise. And that is Transformers, number 25. This is written by Robert Kirkman with art by Dan Mora and colors by Mike Spicer with letters by Russ Wooten. Why is this a surprise? Because I'm not a Transformers guy. I have never cared all that much for the IP. But when I came into the comics world, there was one creator that stood out to me on those early days as I came back to the world of comics, and that was Robert Kirkman. Kirkman taking over this book at least gives it enough juice where I want to see what's going on. You add in the fact that one of my favorite artists of the time, Dan Mora, is drawing it. I want to see what they got. I want to see if they can transform me, no pun intended, into a Transformers fan. Like, can a great creative team that's one that I am, by people who I have attached a lot of great work to, bring me in and change my perception of the IP? Or is it just a good book that they do together? Or does it not do any of that? Like, I have this question is going on, but the excitement around it because of the creative team makes me want to at least read it, check it out, see what's going on. And I think that says a lot for somebody who's not a fan of an IP, has never really been a fan of the IP, and is now going to pick up an issue. This is what a great creative team can do. So be excited to see. So everybody, that was all I have for you this week. Remember, if you want to follow me, social media, whether that's X, Blue Sky, you name it, I am at Fortress Chris. You can also find me at chriscomicscorner.substack.com. And you can follow the podcast that I do every week, which is the Fortress Comic News, also at thefortresscomicnews.com. So definitely check all those things out. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below in this video. And until next week, hope you all have a good one and enjoy your comics.